Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Bob Smith with NCBA BQA Advising Board. Bob, thank you for being on the show this morning. Let's dive right into it. Let's talk about BQA and what it is.
Sure. BQA, or Beef Quality Assurance, is a program that was designed by cattlemen for cattlemen to help us do the programs right the first time, every time. If we think about BQA, really since the beginning of farming and ranching, farmers and ranchers have always paid attention to the needs and well-being of the cattle. Such simple things as checking heifers to see if they have calving problems, things like putting hay out before that winter storm comes in. These are all quality assurance issues. But in the 80s, we learned that there's some things that we need to formalize. We need more information. So through research and education and communication, in the 80s we started working on residue avoidance programs. And we really solved that problem. And then in the 90s, we discovered we had an injection site lesion program. And so through research and education, the farmers and ranchers of America took that problem by the horns and they solved it. And then we moved from there into cattle handling issues. And most people are familiar with the care and handling guidelines that were developed by the BQA Advisory Board and then disseminated out through the beef councils and the state livestock associations. And from that, we have guidelines for ranchers, we have guidelines for truckers, for livestock auctions, and also we have developed assessments so that we can go in and check ourselves to see how well we're doing in executing our programs.
Well, you have a long resume within the livestock industry. You're a veterinarian, you've taught in the education program, so you've seen the changes over the years. Talk about how cattle producers can become involved in BQA.
Well, I think first and foremost, be involved with your local associations and national associations so that you can keep abreast of what's going on, learn about the new research, and learn about new ways that we can handle cattle and produce cattle that are going to improve our health and the well-being of the cattle, and we can be more efficient. And so there's many opportunities at the state level and the national level to do that. So I think as each and every producer becomes more involved and gets more information, then we're going to transfer that over to day-to-day operations on our farms and ranches, and we're going to improve health and productivity of the livestock that we raise.
And health is very important in this industry, and it's a big thing that producers should always focus on. I want to thank you for joining me this morning. And when we come back, World Champion Auctioneer Ralph Wade, stay with us.